Welcome to the Christian Wonders Podcast, man. I did a short that I think that we need to do a whole podcast on. And I think the issue is two people you got to get rid of in order to get where you got to go. One is the side of you that gives yourself a way out of getting better. The second is the people in your life that help you remain weak. The people that help you remain weak. The people that help you excuse yourself from growth. And look, we've all been there. I know I've been there. You know, you make a decision in your life like, man, I just want to be better. I'm going to be better at this. I'm going to be a better husband. I'm going to be a better friend. You know, I'm going to build this business better, whatever, you know, the things you want to commit to. And I'm sure right now, you could, if we was all in a room right now, in fact, we are. Go in the comments and tell me how many commitments you made to yourself that you've broken. Really, go in the comments right now and just say, yo, I remember breaking this commitment to myself or breaking that commitment to myself. And you don't make commitments to yourself to break them. You know that when we make commitments to ourselves, man, it's really about something you want to be, something you want to accomplish. But then what happens is, I believe what happens is that it's easier to remain the same. That's what happens a lot of times. It just becomes easier to remain the same. It's easier not to change. It's easier to make excuses for where we are a lot of times. And change is a good idea until it challenges us. Right? Change is always good. You know, it feels good to say, look, you know, you can see yourself being better. You can see yourself being whatever you want to be, but then the challenge of it comes. And what's the challenge? The challenge is going to challenge your normalcy, and it's going to challenge your comfort. You know what's hurting you the most? Your comfort zone, right? And we talk a lot about comfort zones, but people don't create comfort zones for us. We create comfort zones. We create that space where it just feels good to just be the way you are. But you got to challenge that side. The question is, are you worthy of the decision you're making? Yes, you are. Are you worthy of becoming the man you want to be? You are. Right? But if you really see yourself worthy, then you got to see yourself doing the things that's going to make you that. You don't just get there by commitment. You get there by challenge. Anybody can commit to a thing. It's not until the point of challenge that you say, you know what? Am I really going to do this? Am I really worth this? Is my future worth this? Is my family worth this? I don't believe that any of you guys out there make commitments like, I'm going to break this. No. I believe that you don't know how comfortable you've become being angry. You don't know how comfortable you become as a cheater. You don't know how comfortable you've become as an average dad. You don't know how comfortable we become in certain places in our life that we shouldn't have never got comforted in. Right? And you didn't get comfortable because you're a bad person. Most of us became comfortable in certain places in our life because we were fatigued. We were tired. Right? You were tired of having your foot on the gas all the time, right? Just like I'm driving right now. If I was on the highway driving a long distance, guess what? We got something called cruise control right here on the side, where you can hit that cruise and say, look, keep my car going at this. Why? I'm safe. The cops ain't going to stop me. Everything cool. Right? But then the question is everything actually cool? You know why? That it's not actually cool. It feels good, but you know, it might feel good to your body to be lazy. It might feel good to your body or your mind to just chill. But somewhere shame begins to creep in. Shame about the weight you want to lose, or shame about where your headspace is sometimes, or shame about, you know, you could be doing more for your kids. You know, you could be doing more for yourself. Shame, guilt, doubt, all these things come in and it challenges where you stand or where you're going to stand. It really does. Why? You got to get rid of the part of you that just says, you know what, I'm good. Because you know you're not. You know you're not good the way you are right now. You know why? Because you dream of getting better. You have conversations with your homies about getting better. Sometimes you can't even sleep thinking about getting better. But you know what's going to help you? Give yourself, listen, your mind is your slave, not your master. Your mind is your slave, not your master. What that mean, Christian? That means you got to give your mind something to look at. If you don't give your mind a vision, bro, you're not going anywhere. If you don't give your mind a vision of where you're going, you're not going anywhere. Your mind needs an image. Man, if you can write this down, write it down. But write it down on your heart. I don't care whether you're driving, wherever you are. Your mind needs an image in order to go forward. You can't have an empty hope. What's an empty hope? An empty hope is, look, I want to be here. Well, what's the image? What do you look like there? What do you look like on your greatest day? What do you look like as the husband you want to be? What do you look like as the father you want to be? What do you look like there? Man, I'm helping myself. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that share button with some other people that need this wisdom. I'm no guru. I just been through hell in life, man. I didn't start a podcast because I know everything. I started a podcast because I've been through just about everything. And in my 45 years, there's some things I can't believe that I suffered. The loss of a child, losing my mother and father early. My dad was 59, mom was 62. Being on dialysis at 37, traveling the world, right? Going through suffering, all kinds of things, man. Going through divorce. I'm just here to remind you, man. I'm here to remind you of who you are. And I hope this reminder wakes you up to say, you know what? Let me make better decisions and let me get rid of the side of myself that wants to take it easy. Right? Because the only thing, listen, shortcuts hurt you in the long run, man. Shortcuts hurt you in the long run. That's what eventually happens. It feels good to take a shortcut, but it's going to hurt you in the long run. You know why? Because it's something you won't gain that you'll need. Right? I don't like talking about the top because I don't know how to define the top, but let's just say the top is some place you want to be or go or attain in your life. It's a place you want to be. What good is it if you get to the top, that desire, and you don't have what it takes to stay there? See, the real goal, y'all, is to maintain what you obtain. It's not a win if you get it and can't keep it. It's not a win if you get to the top and it's a blood trail there because you done stepped on relationships you needed. You done stepped on your kids or missed time with them, right? It's no good. Now I know somebody gonna say, well, hold up, Christian. Hold up, bro. I gotta do this. I gotta raise my kids. I gotta do this. Let me tell you something. Kids don't need a lot. You make up in your mind how much kids need. And the reality is, kids don't need a whole lot. They don't need a whole lot. They remember the smallest stuff because they remember the energy you had when you was part of it. Even if some of y'all say, well, I'm always with my kids. Where's your mind? See, bros, a lot of us are great dads, but we're there and not there. We're there with our body, but our mind is disconnected. Right? These are the things, man. And all this stuff is just self-reflection to see whether I'm becoming the person I want to be. So listen, we almost at our time. I don't like to do these videos real long because I want them to be short, punchy, so you can grab something from it. You got to get rid of the side of yourself that comforts you when you're less than the man you want to be. Number two, you got to get rid of the people that rub your back and comfort you while you're being less than yourself. And we all got them. We all got people that say, yo, it's cool, bro. It's cool. It'll work out. Do I believe things work out? Yes, I do. Do I believe also you can work things out with better decisions? Yes, I do. See, some things can be worked out. Some things you got to work out yourself. I was just saying this the other day to, was I teaching? I don't know. I might have been having a conversation. I love talking to people. But even the miracles in the Bible, right? Some miracles Jesus did, and then there were other miracles that Jesus said himself, your faith made you whole. In other words, you made that miracle happen for yourself. So will it work out? Yeah, sometimes it'll be divine. Other times things will work out because you put your nose to the grind and move people out of the way that will try to comfort you in places that you know is weak for you. Right? It could be emotional, social, right? It could be some of us that deal with an addiction. It could be all kinds of things. But the truth is, don't sit around people that will comfort you with something with loss. I give you another scripture. I'm a Bible guy. But I'm not a Bible guy that won't show you what it means in your life today. Jesus went to do a miracle one time to raise a little girl that was dying, that died, right? And he came in and everybody was weeping and wailing and screaming and howling about this girl being dead. The first thing Jesus did was put the mourners out. Woo! Put the mourners out. What you saying, Christian? You got to get rid of the people that are mourning when a resurrection should be happening. Because if you follow the mourners will have you okay with the loss. Brother, there's some things you wasn't supposed to lose. There's some things that wasn't supposed to die. And you get people around your life that's like, oh man, no, put the mourners out. Put the people that have already decided it's over away from your life. Because then you'll get sucked in to what they think life should be for you. One of the decisions I've always made, man, in life, in my travels as a global evangelist, as a pastor, man, I was a principal, a teacher, whole lot of things. But one thing I decided in my life was this: I won't let people applaud me at a level that I could be better than. You hear what I'm saying? I won't let people applaud me in spaces I could be better. What you saying? There are people that'll be like, oh, you're doing a good job. And you know in your mind you want to be more than that. You know there's another level of excellence for you. You know there's another level of greatness for you to go to. But you know what? People come in our lives and say, oh man, you good? What if you're not good? Not based on your desires. Don't be good based on other people's desires for you. Right? What's your desire? If your desire is all the way up there, don't let somebody applaud you on level 1, because you might get comfortable on level 1 when you're a level 9 guy. So get rid of the side of you, bro, that will comfort yourself in weakness, that'll let yourself off the hook all the time. And remove yourself from people that will mourn when you're trying to get a resurrection of whatever it is, your money, your family, whatever it is, you looking for a resurrection. Don't let people write an obituary when it's time to get up. Yo, hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button. Become part of the Christian Winners podcast. I just give out wisdom to men to keep on climbing, bro. To keep on climbing. I love you. Yesterday was history, and tomorrow's a mystery. All we got is right now. Walk strong in it. Walk tall. I'm on your side. Peace, bro.